Selamat datang kembali. This is part 2 of learning Indonesian in my series Bali Unveiled. So in part 1 we discussed about basic phrases and how to say them, in what context, and now in part 2 we're going to learn about numbers and how to count. In Indonesian it's pretty easy to count. Only 0 for 19 numbers are different, and afterwards it's pretty simple. It's always the same structure. So let's get into it. Nol, nol, nol. Satu, satu, satu. Dua, dua, dua. Tiga, tiga, tiga. Empat, empat, empat. Lima, lima, lima. Enam, enam, enam. Tujuh, tujuh, tujuh. Delapan, delapan, delapan. Sembilan, sembilan, sembilan. Sepuluh, sepuluh, sepuluh. Sebelas, sebelas, sebelas. Dua belas, dua belas, dua belas. Tiga belas, tiga belas, tiga belas. Empat belas, empat belas, empat belas. Lima belas, lima belas, lima belas. Enam belas, enam belas, enam belas. Tujuh belas, tujuh belas, tujuh belas. Delapan belas, delapan belas, delapan belas. Sembilan belas, sembilan belas, sembilan belas. And then we take the structures and numbers that we just learned. So for example, for 20, we're going to take 2, dua, and we're going to add puluh, 20. So that means 20, and the same structure is used for all tens. So 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. And to form 21, etc., you can say 21. So you add 20 and you put 1. But to go even faster, when you speak to Indonesians, you can skip puluh and you can say 21. So 21 for 21. So it's easier that way. But if you want to be more formal, you add the puluh. Then for 100, you say 100. And the same structure applies for 200, 300. You say 200, 300, 400, 500, etc. So for the first one, you use se. You add the suffix either puluh or ratus. So you have 100, 100, or 10, 10. And then you take only the suffix, either puluh or ratus, and you add them to the first number to get some multiplicity. Then for 1,000, it's 1000. So this is probably the one that you will use the most because prices are often in thousands of rupiah. So 1000. 1000 is 1,000. So 2,000 is 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and then you can add them up. So 200,000, 200,000, etc. Then for 1 million, it's sejuta, sejuta, and the same principle applies. So for 2 million, we have 2 juta, 2 juta. And then if we want to go even bigger, we have miliar, which is billion, semilyar, 2 miliar, 3 miliar, etc. So we have this basis of 19 numbers from 0 to 19 that are a bit unique, and then it's almost always the same thing. So from 0 to 100, we can use the informal way, which is just saying the two digits. For example, 53, we can say 53, 53. But for further, after 100, you can't really say that. You can't say 111 for 111. You need to say 111. Oh, that is not a good example. For 121, you can't say 121, 121. You need to say 121. But you can skip only for the tens. You can skip puluh. So that's about it for counting. Makasih banyak. Thank you for listening. If you want to like, comment, or subscribe, feel free to do so. And if you just want to watch some videos on Bali, I've made a whole playlist about everything concerning Bali. And see you in the next one.